it going? John here. What if I could scroll? You can find us over. You can find me over on whatifacouldScroll.com. What if I could scroll over on Twitch, on Facebook, on Instagram as well. And on the panel right now, we got Billy Burt with us from the Messy Studio. Well, you guys can say where you're at if you want, or I can just tell everybody where you're at.
Either way.
You're all
Your choice.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
Tell us
easy.
where they can find you.
Facebook, Billy A. Burt Sr. Instagram, The Messy Studio. YouTube, either Billy Burt or The Messy Studio. And my website is themessystudio.net.
Herb.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, John's Place, whoever will have me.
Just look for Herb Scrolling Station.
And Steve. Go ahead. Hey. and Steve's on everybody's show too.
And where can we find you with your 107 subscribers, Steve?
Yeah, pretty much here. You find me over here. You find me over at Nick's place. You can find me over at Stacy's place. You know, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's like me. You never know where I'm gonna turn up.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't catch earlier, I was on earlier today, and we're doing some more work on the the memorial heart things I was doing, and I'm gonna do some more work on that as well. Hey Shay, how's it going?
Hello, Shaylee.
Hello, Shay.
If you want to learn more about Scroll Sawn and all kinds of cool stuff like that, you can sign up on our virtual scroll classes that myself and Shaylee Morehouse over at Midnight Scroll Her offer at inspiredbyshay.com. And we teach basically, it's not just for beginners, beginner to intermediate to advanced to whatever you want, and we'll cover everything you guys need to know about scroll sawing. And Shay is also doing if you join it's our secret Facebook page that she's doing how to market and brand yourself too. So there you go, Shay. And earlier today, Billy Burt from the Messy Studio was in, and he was doing some work on his cane, and he's going to be doing some videos for that as well. So go check out Billy Burt doing that. And yeah, Stephen Herb just doing whatever you do, not making videos with all your subscribers.
I will have one out coming soon.
There you go.
It might not be scrolling. It might just be shooting a breeze, trying to get used to making videos or something.
Yeah, my walking stick video will be out sometime this coming week.
Yeah,
yep.
That's gonna be really cool, Billy.
And we also had Nick and Stace in here, Flaming Turner and Stace Makes, in the chat with us as well, doing all kinds of cool stuff. And we're sort of. I was sending people over to the Stace's feed on YouTube. I gotta stop doing that. It's great giving people shout outs, but I gotta stop sending them over to other people's lives. And hey Shay, you want to come on in? Hey Donna, how's it going?
Hello, Donna.
Hello, Donna. Glad you could join us.
And so I don't know how many people are going to be showing up or joining us, but I'm just gonna scroll away. Got any questions, comments, or whatever out in the chat there? Throw them out there. If you guys want it on a panel, let us know, and we'll send you a link for that too, Shay. And we can get a bunch of work going and get a bunch of different people on the panel doing different things all at the same time, Shay. And have fun. And I'll switch cameras over here. Donna's not 100% awake. That's all right. Somebody will probably fall asleep on my show anyway.
Yeah, it's apt to happen.
Yeah, Shay, you can saw it. Billy was turning.
Yeah,
you can saw in the background, and we'll throw you up there every once in a while to see what you're working on.
Yep.
No, I promise I won't fall asleep.
And
John's very gracious about that, Shay.
I know you know where to find the link at.
Yeah, Shay, you can come in here and do your live with John's live.
Or I can send you a personal link if you want one. All right, so let's get at it. Keep up the conversation, guys, because it was pretty quiet earlier today.
Well, yeah,
Billy
that's
was muting himself all the time.
Well, I was muting myself a lot because I didn't want to make a whole lot of noise and interrupt you, and I was kind of concentrating on turning a little bit.
Well, Donna, if it's only 3:30, why are you awake?
Night owl.
Yeah, I know. She's working on that witch clock.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, witchy woman. I'll give her something to wake her up.
Somebody watch her because I think Pam's still awake, isn't she? Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still awake. That's why I only did a short one.
I see a chancla flying across the room, hitting him in the back of the head here in a minute.
Yeah.
I can see you're ordering one of those shillelaghs off of Billy.
Hey, I got plenty of oak root. That oak's some hard stuff. A good friend of mine is an Irish fellow. He grew up in England, but he's from Ireland. He lives here in the States now. He saw my Facebook post and he said, Billy, you know those shillelaghs that have two purposes. One is a walking stick and the other is a club. So just be careful around Norma when she's got it in her hand.
Every time I hear somebody talking about making a shillelagh, I automatically click back to watching Gangs in New York.
Yeah.
With that one cop that always had his with him.
Just don't send one to Pam, Billy.
Don't worry. I got your back, brother.
I hope so.
So Donna, we know you're a witch. What kind of Wiccan are you? I might be a white witch, but I know some of the dark arts. Like, do you practice? I'm curious.
Well, if she's practiced very long, she ought to be pretty proficient by now.
She says she is not a Wiccan.
She is pagan. So she's a pagan witch. Oh no. She's a druid.
Steve.
Drink.
Twang. She says, still got my L plates on. I don't know what that means, Donna. And then she said, no, she's not a druid, I guess.
Oh, that's better. Hello, JJE.
JJ?
JJ, how's it going? See, I did a notebook up for one of Carrie's friends from back in Edmonton, and she's a witch, and she is an elemental witch. So when I did this book up for her, it was all I did the front cover was her name, Witchy Poo, and then I did you know what? I'll pull these up for you so you can see them. I'm pretty sure you probably saw them though. Let me pull up my Instagram because I know they're on there. Dun, dun, dun. And I filled the pages with craft paper that I printed designs onto.
Oh, she's more Norse, or more like Norse, the Norse. One of the prettiest girls I ever saw in my life. Coal black hair, had the greenest eyes you've ever seen. I mean, naturally green, but they were so green. She was a witch. Very striking.
JJ said, just in time to drink.
Yes, sir.
Dun, 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 dun. Why can't I find it? Oh, there it is. So there was a front cover I did for her book. So it was it's a woman's head turning into a tree with blackbirds around it, and her name was she calls herself Witchy Poo. So that was the front cover, and the back cover was this tree man I did.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then inside of the book itself, I did all these pages up. I know I have pictures of the pages. Oh, yeah, right there, right there. I did all these printed off all these old photographs of natural plants and stuff inside. They did for her. She loved it. She wasn't expecting it to be as phenomenal as it turned out being. That she really enjoyed it.
Cool.
Donna says, my eyes used to be dark brown, nearly black, but they have gone lighter over the years. And then she says, beautiful.
And they're
Talking about your book stuff.
Yeah, there she is when I gave it to her.
Cool.
Yeah, she really enjoys it. She uses it too. So it's a scrapbook for so that she can write all her notes and stuff in it.
Then she said, lovely.
So they've lightened up over the years because of all that white magic. Now, if you go into the dark arts, it'll be pitch black, like pools of oil. What is going on?
You got it in reverse.
Yeah, apparently.
It doesn't want to cut on the upstroke. Donna says I need to get a new drill at some point to get back at my bookmaking. Over here, bookmaking has a different meaning.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, I always wanted to try to make to do some actual bookbinding with leather front and the raised backs, and like actual old,
right?
Like books used to be made, right?
Yeah.
And then like stitch the chapters together and then glue them and press them and glue them and then put them in a bookbind them into leather case. I think that'd be kind of cool to do.
Yeah.
Hello, Wesley.
Hello, Wesley.
like a lost art, right?
Donna says she used to make books with handmade paper that she made.
Hey, well,
Well, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that done.
Mr. Wesley, how's it going? Are you finished your renos?
Ting, 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 ting.
Oh, Lordy.
I need to remember that sound when I get the tension in my blades on my new scroll saw.
Are you musically toned?
Enough, I think.
The high C.
Yeah. Ow.
Unless you're tone deaf and it sounds like this.
So how you doing, Wes?
Wes, you got time to come in on the panel with us and
He
just
said,
chat
"Hey,
away?
no, got the big bathroom tore apart and started dry fitting floor tile this evening."
hey, Jameson.
Hello, Jameson.
Jameson, we were thinking about you this afternoon. We're wondering whatever happened to you. We haven't seen you around for a couple months, at least.
Wes said, "Shoot him a link."
So, Wes, when well, I'll wait till you're done. I'll wait till you answer us here.
Wait till he answers us for what?
Well, I'll wait till he comes in, and then I'll ask him a question.
He said, "Or is it the group chat?" Nope, not the group chat. Jameson said he's been busy with grandkids and septic tank.
Septic tank issues. That's a shitty job.
I see what you did there.
I know you're all thinking it.
I need to do my inhaler. The oak got to me. Even though I was wearing a mask.
Well, I was just going to ask, were you wearing a mask? Well, yeah, I seen you had your face shield on, but did you have an actual mask on?
Yeah, I had my face shield and a mask on for about 95% of the time. Only about 5% of the 3.5 hours I was turning did I not wear it. And it was... I don't remember when it was.
I always wondered if I should get one of those RZ masks.
I love my RZ mask. It really helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really helps. In fact, I have 2 of them. I use one for when I'm mowing the yard to keep that shit out of my lungs, and I use one in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Jameson said, "But at least I have a backhoe to cut down on the cost." Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes
Mr.
it better.
Balco.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Wesley. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, Wesley.
What's going on, Wes?
Well, I just took my clothes off and lay down in the bed, and I happened to see this scroll across my feed there. So.
That's how I want to be remembered. Yeah. got undressed, laid in bed, and I saw that John was live, so I just had to go on.
Well, you asked me to come in, so
How's it been going? How you been doing?
He didn't ask you to come in naked.
oh. Well, I
Well,
tried
he
to
is the
tell him
naked scroller, right? He is the naked
I tried
scroller.
to tell him, but he didn't hear me.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
Jameson's
staying-
asking you,
staying
how'd your class go today, John?
my class got canceled, but it's fine. It's all good though.
Sorry, Wes, I didn't mean to step on you.
That's all right.
So, Wes, are you doing the rentals for yourself, or are you going to sell your house when you're done them all?
If I like what it looks like when I'm finished, I might just keep it.
Yeah.
That's the problem with doing renos.
No, this is all for me. I don't plan on selling, but hey, you never know.
Yeah.
Money's right. Everything's for sale.
That's right, except my wife, because I ain't got one of them.
He only had 3 students, Jameson, and they all backed out because of other commitments or something. Jameson said, "Why?"
Good. man.
Shaylee said, "I was gonna jump on, but John, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know. Because I'm
trying
cutting.
to.
It's because I'm cutting the metal. I
I
understand,
was
Shay.
trying to pump myself up to do it." Oh, is it the metal? Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's the metal.
She's got that metal issue.
I can trade to something else. I can cut wood. I can cut. I can finish cutting this since I haven't finished this yet.
Hey, good idea.
Ah,
That's a really good idea, John.
I can cut wood. So I can finish cutting that, and then I can finish cutting this. I can finish cutting this one as well. I can finish cutting this.
Yeah, see, he's going to go back to cutting wood, Shaylee. Come on.
someday I'll cut some wood.
Only if you're gonna come on, Shay, then I'll start cutting wood for you.
Well, with that flooring, haven't you been cutting some wood?
By God, I have, and you know what? Just so I didn't forget how to use it, I cut it on that Vegas scroll saw.
Yeah.
I sure did. 90% of my cuts I did on that scroll saw.
She
No.
said, "You're all good. Keep cutting. You need to finish this piece."
Oh
He-
no, I got tomorrow. I got tomorrow. Come on, Shay.
He
Hell,
needs
it's
to
only been
finish
working on
Wesley's
my
piece
logo
too.
for a year.
I know. He needs to finish that piece too, you know.
Has it been a year?
It's older. Much older.
I just gotta finish cutting this one piece out, and then I'll switch to wood. Come on, Shay.
I think you started that thing in September, maybe October. But
He's been working on your piece, Wesley, as long as I've been watching him.
there you go.
Well, I know. I started working on it when you were out at a fireplace and we saw somebody's feet.
All right, that was October. I was dadgum close.
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't let you show her face on the video, but we were allowed to see her feet.
I guess that means he has a foot fetish.
I sure do miss those two.
Is this the same metal piece that you were cutting on the last live that I watched last? No, it's a different pizza pan. Jameson.
Yes, I do actually make progress.
Shaylee
Hey,
said,
that's
"What?"
you what?
What? Okay, see,
Think you know you-
Yeah, October's
I'm
when he started Wesley's thing.
I'm finished cutting metal. Okay, so Jameson. So okay, you probably saw me cutting this butterfly. Okay. And in the meantime, I've cut this butterfly. And I cut this heart out. And this so far today. So the way it's going to work out is I'm going to have to do a backer. Once I cut the wording out of this one, I'm going to make another heart backer for this one to rivet it to. And then this will hang down from here and spin. And then a butterfly will get bent wings on it and get riveted on as well. And I'm thinking the butterfly will be up here though. And then when the wind blows, the wings will flutter on it.
Right.
And then I got to make a stake and some holders for it to go into the ground. All right.
That's really going to be pretty.
I got 3 of these to make, and all 3 of them have different butterflies. So there's 3 different butterflies. There's like a monarch. Don't ask me for the names of the butterflies. That's a monarch. I know that. And then this one, and then this one.
Well, and there's a metal butterfly.
And each one has a different flower on it as well. Backers are all the same. And then I'm going to place the flowers in different spots as well. Right? So it's a pretty and the thing is the flowers and the butterflies are from Steve Good patterns, and I just manipulated them to fit the way I wanted to on my main pattern. Shay, we're waiting for you. Because if I'm going to switch to wood, you got to come in here.
Come on, Shaylee. No pressure.
Look at this one's like 95% cut. This is like 2 seconds to finish cutting. So you think it started this in October?
Yep.
I thought it was later than that.
Mm-mm. Should be pretty close to being done with it too, aren't you?
Well, I got to do 3 more. I need a drill. I broke my drill bit today.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I can find my drill bits. This one might work. No, that's too big. Dun, dun, dun. I gotta find my miniature bits. Where'd you guys put them? Where'd you put them, Herb?
Over there.
No, they're under my bird.
They're right over there.
They're under my bird.
Jameson said 95% completed on all his little wood projects.
Well, yeah. It's the way it's supposed to be, isn't it?
One of these days, I'm going to fall dead over from a heart attack because John's actually going to finish a project on air.
I finished quite a few projects. I
finished one on air. He's going to finish a project.
I finished quite a few projects. I just have a lot that are just on the go. That's all.
Right.
Jameson says your wife hides them. That's where your drill bits are.
I think he meant Carrie hit him.
What? Look at that. It's Shay.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. So all my kids are running around, so I am going to mute myself because they're being really loud.
What? Why are they running around?
Because they're running around.
Because they're kids.
Yeah, because they're kids and they're supposed to.
Wait, did we have
it's
this
the
discussion
weekend.
last night? Isn't it past their bedtime?
No, because it's the weekend.
What?
Yes, it's the weekend, and we have company from out of state, and yeah, so it's a little crazy.
You got company, and you're
And she's
on the
scrolling.
show.
She left.
Quite the
She left her
hostess.
company to go to go to the scroll shop.
Yeah.
She cannot tear herself away from that new headnet.
And she did a live video too.
She is obsessed.
It's not my company.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
that's even better then.
It's my daughter's company, not mine.
Oh,
I can do it out loud.
okay. Jameson said, "That's okay. I still have to straighten the numbers on my clock and cut them and the outside of it."
Oh, you still haven't done that yet? Because I remember you doing that probably almost 2 months ago.
Stop
As bad
that
as
shit,
me.
Steve.
Sorry.
That's it, take priority.
Yeah, see, Shay, see how accommodating I am to my guests.
You are. I just feel bad, but I was like watching, and I was like, I'm not gonna go.
Okay, John.
I'm gonna throw up.
John, remember I was telling you I ordered those blades? I just checked my records a while ago, and I ordered them on the 7th of April. I still don't have a tracking number, and I still don't have my blades.
From
What?
where?
It's a company called Tricon. Tricon, let me look. Oh no, Triont Engineering.
Wow.
Yeah. So I contacted them. I sent them an email to their customer support email and said, "Hey, look, it's been over 2 weeks. Either get them shipped or refund my money."
Yeah, no kidding. I ordered blades yesterday, and they're supposed to be here tomorrow.
Look at that, see?
Where'd you
Well,
get your blades from?
I went the money saving route.
I went through Wooden Teddy Bear.
They're good people to deal with.
They are. They're really quick at getting your orders, and I never have an issue. I usually have everything within 3 days. Always.
Yep.
I
call
told
them
John. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Billy.
I told John apparently they're coming from Germany via China.
Probably.
Wes, where do you get your blades from?
Well, the last time I ordered blades was a year ago in August, and I got them through Bear Woods.
Oh yeah, that's because you got your fancy saw with them too, right?
Yeah. Has that been almost 2 years ago?
Jameson said, "I just have to give you crap. He just ordered another Sume pattern today."
Sume's got good patterns though. I actually have that's what it is. So the the wreaths that I was doing on my charger plates, that's a Sume pattern. Look, it's I got one half done.
That's John speak for look, another unfinished project.
John, and when did you start them?
Those ones I started those ones right after Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Or before.
I can't do it all at once, right? Like, you know, come on.
Oh, I'm bored with this. I'm going to go on to something else.
Hey, I don't have ADD. I was just saying. But,
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, John. Keep telling yourself that.
But in my defense, if I didn't have these half-done projects, they wouldn't be on the panel right now. You're welcome. And most times it's I'll start a project and then I'll get an order for something else. So then I'll start that project because I know I can finish that one right away. And then I'll get into a groove of doing, let's do some dragons. And then I'll.
Yeah. Jameson said Shay is upside down. No, Jameson, Shay is always topsy turvy. One of the patterns that I've downloaded from Steve Good's site is a dragon vase.
Ooh. Oh, I need to
That'll be the second scrolling project I do.
A dragon.
Are you going to go live?
I don't know yet. It depends on whether or not I've got my equipment installed. I've got all the equipment to be able to go live. I just don't have the camera hooked up or installed and everything taken care of yet.
Well, I'm standing on my head trying to figure out what she's cutting. Is that a bird head?
Yeah.
That's Shay's eagle. She designed the pattern, and so
That's cool.
Shay's a pattern designer now.
Oh, so are you designing all your own portrait patterns now, Shay? Is that? Or are you having somebody else do it for you?
So I probably will start doing my own. I've been practicing. I just haven't done it yet because they're people and it's not as forgiving. But I probably will start doing my own. But I did just get a portrait sent over today to Tom's workstation. He has kind of similar the style I like. So I'm going to try his portrait out, but most likely I'll just end up doing my own. Which I was trying to do anyways. Eventually I wanted to do my own because, obviously when you're doing this, you can't count on anybody else, right? It's your business.
Right, and it's more cost effective.
So I will definitely be doing my own. I just wasn't sure if I was quite ready for people yet, but we're going to go for it.
Cool.
But we'll see how Tom's workstation does for me. If I'm in a hurry, I can always send it over to him. Because sometimes I need to get the portraits done really quick, and I work full time, so
yeah,
it makes it a little difficult. But we'll see.
Jameson said the Battle of the Scroll Saws.
Yeah. Hello, Larry.
Larry's in the house. Hello, Larry.
How you doing, bud?
I almost feel compelled to go find something in my shop and start cutting too.
Might as well. Naked scroller.
Naked pheasant.
And the forgotten scroller.
Yeah. So why you got listed as the forgotten scroller, by the way?
I've been gone so long, nobody knows who I am anymore.
We all know who you are.
Oh, okay.
Who are you?
I don't know. I've been gone so long, I don't know who I am.
What's his name?
He's a cafe scroller.
That's what's his face. Who's the what's it?
Oh, Hoochie Magoochie.
It's the hello, everybody. Scroller guy.
Everybody ought to know who that tagline's from.
Yeah, Wes. I'm not making fun of you. I'm saying like that's your branding. Everybody knows you. Like when you hear hello, everybody. Hey, it's Wes. That's Wes. Wes is on, right? And then it was like, whose other taglines we were going through? Scroll on. Mine. Yeah, we know. Scroll on, and then we we're doing like la, 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 right? So we know that's her.
I don't guess I have one.
No, you don't. I don't have one either. Do I?
Not that I'm aware of.
How do you guys make fun of me? Shay.
Oh, that's easy. You know that scroller that never finishes a project?
I should just change my name to Unfinished.
The unfinished scroller.
On the shelf. Category
Sorry,
9.
John.
File 13.
That's good, Larry.
Or you know what I should do? I should put a tag on my scroll saw right over here that says car 54.
Where are you?
Car 54, where are you?
Yeah, because because nothing's ever done.
Larry said he looked at his bandsaw and he saw what he did or what he has to do to his saw. That's good.
Oh, see, I glued this one straight down. That's fine.
Did he
What?
just
No
finish
peel
a
and stick?
project?
No, I finished cutting part of a dragon for a full project.
I thought you used peel and stick. What's this glue stuff you speak of?
I don't use it for all of them.
Oh. Or
Look at that! Look at that!
What is it? Peel and seal? What is it? Peel and seal or peel and what is it?
Press and seal.
Press and seal. That stuff.
Jamie
Blood
said, what if I could? I'll get around to it.
Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
That's
Look at that.
right. Sexy
Look at that.
looking.
See, I finished
Drag
cutting
on
that.
there, buddy.
Drag on. Oh,
Yeah.
so hold on a sec. Let me grab some stuff.
Part of one piece finally finished.
Yeah, that is really cool.
It is really cool. I've seen bits and pieces of the rest of the project. It's going to be awesome.
So, Wes, since you've been missing the last couple months here, so I got this whole
Jameson said, your tagline is, what if I could get around to it?
get around to it. That's hilarious. So about a month ago, we were trying to convince another scroller to do a dragon pattern, and he's like, "Oh, I can't find any patterns." Right? So we took it upon ourselves to start doing dragon patterns that we found, and this goes along with part of a 3D dragon egg that I am in the process of trying to build. Now, it's going to be a 3D dragon egg, but I'm going to use plywood to get the interior skeleton form for it, and then to make it 3-dimensional. And then I was going to use clams and mussels on the outside to make it like dragon scaled. And I was going to cut them on my scroll saw so that they'll all intermix with each other. And then I'm going to have this dragon coming out of it with an LED light underneath of it. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is half inch pine, and it's on a stick, just for that reason, so that it'll
On a stick.
just for the reason that it'll protrude out of the top of the egg. Now behind the egg, because I got this whole dragon thing going on, behind the egg I'm gonna have the logo from Game of Thrones for Targaryen, I guess it is, right? House Targaryen. And I'm gonna have a this is at a 1/8 acrylic. Do see that?
Cool.
That's all one piece. It actually broke, but I glued it. So it's fine now. And and I'm gonna have this mounted.
Can't see it from my house.
I'm gonna have this mounted to a piece of white plexi that I'm gonna sand the back out of it, and then back spray it with black, gray, orange, and red to make it look like a blood moon, and have it LED illuminated as well. And then I'm gonna have the mother dragons in the background behind the egg, so that I'm basically looking at like a I was originally looking at 2 foot by 2 foot diorama box for this, but now I'm looking at probably a 4 foot by 4 foot box. Yeah, because I got in the thought of having dragons hanging down from the top of it as well. And because I got in the whole Game of Thrones things. See, it's not ADD. It's still one concept that I did the Hand of the King pin.
Gotcha.
Which actually works as a pin.
Anybody else notice he keeps claiming it's not ADD?
Yes.
Well, no, because it's all these concepts that are going into one project, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a combination of just doing little things at a time to try and get it all like accumulated. So there.
John, people that don't have ADD plan it ahead of time. You come up with it as you go.
Yeah.
Because your imagination goes, and then you're like,
But-
I'm going to add this and that.
Oh yeah, now I need to add this. Or I want to wait. I want to add this.
Yes,
think-
That's ADD.
but
You think
Einstein was the same way.
You
So
think he protests too much?
Einstein was the same
had-
way. So suck on those eggs. That's all I got to say.
Einstein had ADD, by the way.
It actually helps you be really creative. I love it.
Yep.
Is this a scrolling show or a texting show?
I'm answering a question about virtual scroll saw classes.
All right, I gotta check the chickens. I'll be right back.
Just gotta pull your chain every now and then, John.
Oh, sorry. Did I get distracted? Squirrel, did I get distracted by something? No. I'm multitasking. Oh, see? Multitasking. There.
Yeah.
Not ADD, multitasking. Ah.
Mhm.
Well, so, Wes, when you're working on multiple patterns, you finish one off first before you start another one?
Yes.
Because of the size of your light box, though. But because of the size of your light box, though, right? But
Light box.
your drawing box. Yeah, I've seen you use a light box. You used a light box at one time.
Those are like my real quick and simple projects.
Yeah.
But as far as finishing one project at a time, yes, I'm one design at a time. Now I might have 3 or 4 patterns that I'm working on, but I'll do one. I'll do the next one. Do the next. If I got like 3 or 4, I'll draw them all out and then scan them all at one time.
You're no help.
Computer.
You're not helping my cause here.
Yeah, I know. I'm multitask too. I scan them all at the same time.
It's not the same thing.
Studies have proven, multiple studies have proven,
Now, if it helps you out,
multitasking is
I
inefficient.
I refloored the kitchen, then I moved on to the rest of the house. Now I'm doing the bathroom. Eventually, I'll get around to putting all the trim up in the rest of what is already finished.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Easily distracted. I should have finished all the trim and then gone to the next room.
Now, I could very easily have turned the bottom half of that walking stick like I did the other day, and today gone on and did a small bowl on my other lathe and not messed with the top half of the walking stick. But I don't do live YouTube videos. I have to. I do project videos, so I can't afford to not finish one.
Right.
Oh, and I've still never finished my 4 foot asparagus leaf or celery leaf, whatever you want to call it. My 4 foot leaf that I did the coaster for.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm still waiting for an answer back on that.
From
The client.
oh,
But I do have a deposit for that. I have the deposit and I bought the wood, so I'm just waiting for her to come by and pick that up and give me the confirmation on the colors that she wants me to stain her 4 foot one with.
right.
So that's why that one's on hold. That one's
So
business related.
You can't cut it without knowing what color you're going to stain it.
Well, no, I don't want to cut it because the wood is still slated for her. But the thing is I don't want to cut it until she gives me the okay for it, because I can still use the wood for something else with her non-refundable deposit that she doesn't agree to not have it anymore.
Ah, gotcha.
See, that's business sense.
That squirrel, John.
Yeah.
Somebody-
Shay, you wouldn't have to keep using that glue stick if you were using press and seal. Just saying.
I would have
But
to
she-
use the glue stick on the wood if I use the press and seal.
But then again, she got that whole box of glue sticks, though.
I'll be right back. Well, in a minute.
There's no worries on the glue sticks.
Goodness.
And the purple glue sticks, too.
No, they're white.
I thought you bought purple ones.
Well, I was buying purple ones, but the ones that I bought in the big box are white.
It's been so long I don't remember what I used to hold my patterns down.
And you know, Shay, as soon as the kids want to do a pattern, they're going to ask you freaking glue sticks. They're like, no, those are mine.
I already stole all the kids' glue sticks, so they were excited when I got the big pack.
How well do those glue sticks work?
They
She'll
work
claim
great,
they work.
actually, but they don't work if I put my pattern on and I don't saw it for 2 days, which I never usually do. But if that happens like this one, then I have to go in and reglue as I go. But they're not too bad.
That's why you finish your project so fast, because you need the glue to not come off your
That's
pattern.
right. Patterns start lifting.
Whereas,
No, because
whereas I glued this down back in October, and it's still down.
yeah, but I use spray glue and it still does the same thing. So I just must have crappy spray glue because the glue sticks work better than the spray glue.
Wow.
Well, I have found that the spray glue does good, because if I'm gluing my pattern down, I use my painter's tape, and that's normally like in a very hurry job. But the yellowish painter's tape will not stick very good in the climate that I'm in because of the humidity. The little higher end blue tape, it usually sticks pretty good for longer periods of time.
Yeah, I like the blue tape. That's what I've always used. I just started using the Duck brand Easy Liner because it's a bigger sheet. And I actually really like it. It's as well as the blue tape.
So I was gonna try some of that MacTac liner or whatever you guys use, and I was gonna try running it through my laser printer to see if it'll go right onto it. Or I could get all fancy and go into take all my patterns, take them to work, and get them printed directly onto vinyl, and then stick them right on my wood. Or not. What happened to Herb?
I had to go get a shot. I'm back.
What's that MacTac you were just talking about? Is that the layover the vinyl graphics guys use?
No, MacTac would be shelf liner that you basically put in your drawers so that it doesn't scratch your cabinets and stuff.
Yeah.
But the stuff that Shay's talking about, it's similar to it. I could probably try using some clear laminate as well, because we got 54 inch rolls of that at the shop, and they come in like 500 feet.
One of our graphics guys used to use it was a white adhesive top coat, white almost white papery kind of.
Yeah, that's a transfer paper for when you cut the pattern out of vinyl and you weed it so that it looks like this. Then you put the
white over the top.
The transfer paper over top of it. That way, when you go to put it onto like vehicles or windows or signs, that everything stays in place when you peel the backer off it.
Yeah, it seems to me that would probably work really well.
So I don't know if it was just the brand that I was using, but it did not stick to wood very well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could try it.
Yeah.
But yeah, because it comes in like three different transparencies. There's like a almost an opaque one, which is like paper, which is Scotch Cal. 3M has one which is like medical tape almost.
Yeah.
And there's 3M has another one out which is like clear, and it's low tack though, so I don't think that one would work. But I can bring some home and try them. I'm missing comments here. So Jameson says someone's catchphrase is just saying. Mine? Just saying? I'm just saying. I'll finish this soon. Ha ha. If Sean used the glue, he'd have to use the whole box of glue to finish one product. Shut up, Jameson. Larry says, "I'm beginning to think everyone stopped doing live streams." Well, I've actually been busy out of town. I've been doing late calls. I was going to go live on Thursday night, and I got called out to work at 8:00, so I had to go do that. And then I went out of town Friday and got home late. Didn't feel like doing anything. But I've been twice today. I'll be on tomorrow. Finishing some more stuff up. No, I'll be working on more projects tomorrow. I'm not finishing them up. I'll be working on more projects. Not new ones, though. But that's the advantage to having a group, a hive mind of people that have different ideas of how to like print stuff off, print your patterns off, size your patterns, adhere them to wood, and all kinds of stuff like that. Because everybody does it differently, but if you try it one way, like a new way, at least once, then try and go with it, right?
Yeah.
I've changed people from the way they use clear packing tape and blue painter's tape to using press and seal. And it's worked for them. Because there's not one way to do things. Lots of different ways. It's just finding a matter of what works best for you, though. Like I tell everybody, find what works best for you and just stick with it.
Larry said, I may try to work on my fish pattern. I've been working on it since I got it.
Jameson says, when I get my 3 maze patterns, I have to trace them to the wood.
Why? If you put some, there's a couple ways you can do it. If you, number one, go down to Staples or the library or get a photocopier, just photocopy them. That way you're not destroying the original. Number two, if you get a scanner, a laser scanner printer, then you can scan them in, use the program that it comes with, size them to however you want, and then print them off on the laser. And the advantage also with the laser printer is that if you do it in reverse, then you can tattoo it onto your wood, which saves you a lot of time, and it'll save you costs in your paper, your glue, your blue painter's tape, your packing tape, your spray adhesive, because then you're putting it right onto the wood and you don't have to worry about it.
He says the patterns are too big to scan to my computer. And he just does it.
That's fine. It works for you, right? That's what we're saying. It works for you, then do it.
Yep.
You know, Wes, by the time I get this done for you, you're going to change your logo.
Yeah.
He already did. Look at his little dot.
No, that's his naked scroller, though.
If I knew somebody that did digital design, I might have a new logo already.
Jameson says, I understand the other ways, John. I'm just stubborn.
Stubborn. That's that military mentality you got going, though. Oh, Jameson, I don't think I ever saw a finished design of your logo when you were putting it onto your backer piece. That's what I said, military. Jameson needs style for really patterns. Depending on So I guess I really should finish all these hearts off, though, because that's a paying customer.
Yep. Larry says, that way you won't mess them up. And then Jameson says, I will try to send it to you in Messenger. Then he says, me too, Larry.
Because I know I got some old patterns in the scroller magazines that they got the pen lines on them. And some got pen lines, some got pencil lines. Somebody put the carbon paper upside down because it's the exact same patterns on the backside. And it wasn't me.
I have done that once or twice.
A rookie mistake.
Shiny side down.
Yeah, pretty sure they're showing their age when they do that.
Don't y'all be talking about no age now.
No, I mean they're too young to have understood carbon paper.
Well, you know, I could put it in the mimeograph machine.
Yeah.
Give it a couple rolls. I remember my mom actually. She made a photocopier machine at home out of, I think it was gelatin of some kind, and it was in the fridge. And you can actually you put a piece of paper onto it, you let it soak in, so that the print is on it, and you peel it off, and you put another piece of paper on top of it, and it sucks the ink out of it onto the new sheet. And then you can do it like 10 times, and then you got to clean it off and then put it back in the fridge. I think it was weird. Don't ask me why she did it. Yeah, it was like at home photocopying.
I'm probably one of the few that still uses carbon paper to transfer my patterns.
Yeah, that turned out pretty good, Jameson. It looks awesome. I like that you went with the ideas like somebody mentioned to you there. That looks pretty cool. I hate taking credit for stuff like that.
John, you love tooting your own horn.
Okay, honestly, if I patented all my ideas, I'd freaking be a billionaire. Honestly,
You'd have a nickel 98.
well, if I'm charging a penny for each one, yes. Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Herb. I appreciate it.
I was just trying to go along with Shay.
Larry said there's a project he forgot to tell y'all about. He caught a female Bigfoot.
A female Bigfoot.
That's what he said. And I'm not even going to throw any jokes out there about it.
I'm trying to think of a pun for it, but I'm coming up blank right now.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
Bigfoot Hoochie Magoochie. Oh.
So Wes, how soon before you start doing lives again?
Eventually.
Well, I think like so. After all your rentals are done, or
I've actually, I'm gonna try to finish cutting all my drops tomorrow morning, and at least try to get everything glued down. I'll come back later in the week and do all my grouting, but I do have 4 pieces I got to get done before mid-May from my sister. There are going to be some graduation projects for 2 of my nephews and a couple other kids in the class. And eventually, once I get finished with all my remods here at the house, I did purchase the Charles Deering Cabin in the Woods pattern, so I'm going to cut that one.
what size are you going to be doing that one at?
16 by 24. Or 16 by 20. I'm sorry, not 24.
Shut up, Jameson. Oh my!
And somewhere in between, probably between the 1st and 15th of May, I'll be out for 2 weeks. Get my mom moved back out to West Texas and get her settled back into the retirement home. Or not retirement home, but her retirement home.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Steve Nealon's here. What's up, Steve?
Hello, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, we got a full panel and a full crowd of people over in the chat.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Look, and I'm actually scrolling. Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
How's it going, Steve?
What did Billy do? Drop out?
Well, no, he went to go. He had said he had to go do something, so I imagine he had to go to the washroom.
Yeah.
Said he was only going to be a minute or so. He's still here. He's still there. His camera's on. He's just muted. Busy in the middle of a server change. Well, that sounds exciting. All right. Let's see. How big are these letters? Just want metric or inches? Look at that. That's a 1/4 inch high. A 1/4 of an inch. See how bad I can screw these up.
Okay. Oh. Well, since we got a full house, I'll just go ahead and say this. If you got any comments or questions, please feel free to ask. And we'll answer them to the best of John's ability.
I'm sure you'll
Yeah.
If not, we won't Google them. Oh, we will Google them.
Oh yeah, Steve. I suppose.
Oh. Jameson says, to me, the letters are the hardest to do with spiral blades.
Nah. See, the thing is, it depends on how you do them, right? Like if you cut them out, okay, if they're being like your letters were individually cut letters, it's a little more difficult. But if you got a strip sander, it's easier. And then because basically you just do a rough cut and then go to the sander, you can just go around them, just do around them, right? I use my sander more, like a lot more than a lot of other scrollers do. But that's just the way it works out. Still scrolling. Trust me. Been over this discussion a couple times. love the smell of this green poplar. Straight veining lines. Straight veining lines, there's an actual easy secret to that. If you want to do straight lines, set up your blade in your scroll saw and then clamp a piece of wood onto your table. For example, like if I was going to do the straight line down here, get your start point up there, but you want to start in a bit, in on this side a bit, and then clamp your board on so it's straight to your piece, and then put your blade in, and then push your piece over to your board, and then push it straight up against the side, edge of your board. That way you get a straight line. And the advantage to clamping on your table is you can go in, clamping it to your table with a spiral blade is you can go in any direction you want. So it doesn't matter. Just like if you got it taped on or clamped on, then you just go along the edge of your board. Same as you would with a skill saw or table, or bandsaw, skill saw, jigsaw. Oh yeah, your angel plate vein. See, I would start in a big spot, and then just slowly, just up and over, or slowly just turn, like rotate it. Did Shay stop scrolling?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, I see movement in the background. Something's happening.
I left for a minute. Where am I on here?
You're not. You're not. We're just checking everybody, seeing where everybody is. Billy's not back yet. We don't know. Oh, there he is. Look, there's
Oh,
Billy.
there he is. He's like, you jerk.
There's Steve. There's Herb. And there's the naked scroller. So, Jay, I thought your new song was quiet.
It's way quiet compared to my Delta. Is it loud?
Let's just. No, I'm just wondering. Like, it must be me. Like yours sounds louder than mine, but it might be because you're right in my ear, though.
Well, and
No.
I have my new blue mic that picks up everything.
Oh yeah.
That's why I keep muting myself, but then I forget sometimes.
So does her saw sound louder than mine, guys?
It does. Yeah. I gotta tell you
Yeah.
though, Shay, your voice quality on your mic is good.
Good. I'm glad. Finally, it took me how many?
How many microphones
Yeah,
have you
it
gone
just-
through?
A couple of dozen.
Yeah, a lot. But this thing picks up everything, though. It is like super loud. I think this is my 7th one.
I was thinking about picking up a set of earbuds. Has anybody tried them yet? Oh, yeah. Has anybody tried iPhone earbuds yet? See how good they work on a live show, though.
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
iPhone AirPods? Apple AirPods?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. You're really good. In fact, I've got it. I mean, I seldom use them because I don't have trouble with my laptop. But yeah, they're I got a set of Gen 1, and my daughter's got a set of the noise canceling. I don't know though if the microphone cancels noises. You know what I'm saying? Or if it only cancels. I know it cancels background noises for the user, but I don't know if it would like drown out your saw. You know?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, that's.
Steve, do you have any Steve Nealon, do you have any input on that? About whether AirPods work on a live stream? Oh, I could always Google it. Haha.
I do know that they're kind of crazy expensive. I mean, she's got them because she's spoiled, but they're kind of crazy expensive. There's a lot more
Cheaper ones out there.
Yeah, less expensive alternatives.
Steve says,
Well, I
I
know.
don't know. I don't use any Apple products.
What? It's probably one of those die-hard Microsoft guys. Jeez. Man, I remember back in the early 90s. Well, sorry, let's go back to the early 80s when everything I did was on a Commodore, and then we had Apple IIe's in our class in high school, and then my brother's partner was a computer consultant, and all they worked with was Apple, and it was before those cool Apple 1 unit piece came out. All the colored Apple computers came out. Those were cool.
He's a computer guy though. He's all Mac.
Larry says, I used them today on your live stream, John. Mine are the dark webs.
See, but that's different because you were on the panel. You weren't scrolling. You know what I mean? I was wondering how it was going to work for Steve. I was out of school long before computers came around. I remember Big Blue took up a whole room. Being on the panel would be different than being the host of the show. We're working on the scroll saw. That's what I was curious about. Like, I can borrow a pair from one of the guys I work with because he has a pair. But I want to see if paying $600 for a pair of them is actually going to be cost effective.
Holy moly!
They're not actually
Yeah.
$600.
Yeah, they're $600. I'm telling you.
Are they really?
Yeah.
They're like 300 here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the U.S.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, Apple AirPod Pro. They are okay. Yeah, these are Gen 2 ones, so they're $270.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 270, 300.
Hey, Poppy's in. How you doing, Poppy?
Hello, Poppy.
Well, look, I can buy a 10-pack for $3,000.
Yeah, buy them and spread them around to us. We'll be your family members for life.
You gotta bring me in subscribers though. That'd be part of buying my subscribers, right? Hey Mervin, how's it going, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Jason, why are you still awake?
Hello, Jason.
Yeah, because I got a guy at work that actually had a pair given to him that he takes out of town, and he watches his videos and stuff on his phone with them all the time. And I can't hear him. Like I can't hear his videos, and he says he has them up full volume, and he uses them for his phone and everything. And they last like 6 hours on a 2-hour charge.
Hi, Jason. You know, I got to clear that up. I feel kind of bad. I said she's got him because she's spoiled. She's got him because she deserved him. You know what I'm saying? She's a good girl.
She's spoiled.
No, there's a difference.
Well pampered.
Yeah,
I deserve them. I deserve them.
They'll get carried to
And
bomb.
I'm not.
Larry says his will last up to 12 hours.
Wow. See, but I don't shop on the dark web. You gotta know. You gotta know people to shop on the dark web. Look at that, Wes. Look at that, Wes. I'm done. I'm done. Look at that, Wes. Look at that. The Scroll Saw Cafe. I should fix that A up though.
Well, you're not done.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that A up.
Like Jameson's dropping out. He says, "Night, y'all."
Take
What?
care, Jamie.
Well, thanks for joining us, Jameson. Appreciate it. And it's been a while since we've seen you. Try and hang around some more often.
Yeah. See you later, bud.
There we go.
So you got church in the morning.
Yeah. Tell him I said, "Hey."
That's another one I cleared down.
Larry said he made a mistake. They're Black Web brand.
Oh, black web. Yeah, see, dark web's huge difference.
I paid $50 for them. Actually, $49.99.
I can't remember the last time I was in Walmart. It's been a while.
I got to go last week finally.
Yeah? How'd
I had
that
a
work out for
promise.
you?
I had a promise to be good. I couldn't be my usual self.
Look at that. That's two things I cut out. Oh, look, I can work on this one now, too. Shay, does this look familiar?
I think she ran away again.
Yep, she's gone.
No, she's muted, but she's there. Why is she upside down?
She's been upside down all night.
I know. Usually she's not, though.
You think she's in Australia or something?
Yeah.
You think. Yeah, this was the pattern we were doing for my scroll saw class today. That Shay designed for Mother's Day. Oh,
Poppy
what did I read?
said-
Go ahead.
Poppy says, I do too, John.
I forgot what I said, Mervin. Sorry.
Oh no, we're on another show.
Billy, Billy, do you remember what I said about the brooch? Oh, he's not there either.
He's not there.
We were talking about something earlier about this a brooch, and we came up with something hilarious. I can't remember. It was something. I wrote it down, and my writing really sucks. I wrote it
Too
down
bad
fast.
when you can't read your own writing.
I know.
I took
was-
notes. Yeah, read them.
You
It
think
was
you
something
should have been a doctor?
It was something about brooches, though. I can read the word brooch. I can read the word Billy, and I can't remember what I wrote in front of it though. A brown something brooch. It was hilarious though. What we were talking about earlier. Well, maybe I watch the video. I should go watch my video and see what he said.
Remember how far along it was in there?
It was close to the beginning. if it was even in the video, it might have been before then.
Looks like Shay's back-ish.
Shay, you keep leaving. What's going on with that?
I'm babysitting right now.
Oh. Well, see, since I finished 2 other wooden projects, I figured I'd finish this one as well. Does it look familiar to you?
It does. It's really little.
It is really little. It's brooch size. It's 3 inches tall.
Are the lines big enough to do it little like that?
Yes.
Yes, I didn't know because I haven't printed that one yet.
Yep. Yeah, I got the. I did a 3-inch one and I did a full size one as well.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
But I was talking with Billy about it this morning, going, I wonder what I was going to do with it, and I was going to put a pin backer on it, and make it a brooch.
Cool. That would be awesome.
Herbie, Jason wants you to sing.
Can't do it right now. Boss is home.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I can't LOL either. She got a big frying pan. I want to go to sleep peacefully tonight, but not that way.
Exactly.
I'm surprised we even had Russ pop in and say hi.
I don't know. Is he even around anywhere?
It says he's on Facebook. Larry, this frying pan is a cast iron. It's made in the U.S., not overseas. It's one from her grandmother, so you know it's American made.
A thick cast iron too.
Yes. I wanted to take you camping with us one time. She said no.
What, in case you lose it or forget it or something, or what?
Yep.
Oh.
It's just some reason fried fish tastes better in a cast iron skillet.
All right, y'all. I'm going to have to sign off.
Okay, Steve, take care, buddy.
All right,
Have a
Steve.
good,
See you later. Take care.
Thanks for having me,
Have a
brother.
good night, Steve.
Thanks
Good
for
night,
being
Shane.
here, man.
Good seeing everybody again.
You come back now. You hear? For the next project, John's going to do a chicken that size. Put it on the end of the saw.
I was gonna cheat for that though. I was actually just gonna print a picture out, laminate the wood, and then cut the head out of it. Oh, that's what I should do. Just put his head on there and have some red red shavings coming off the back end of it, like I decapitated him.
Pam found one of those little bitty chickens that you shake it lights up. That'd look good on it. May have put it on my saw.
I'm a little weirded out that we're both sawing a pattern I drew.
Why does that weird you out?
I don't know. It just weirds me out. Because it's weird sawing my own right now. Like, I haven't really sawed many of my own. And so, I don't know. It's super strange.
Hello, Billy.
I think I'd be
Welcome
honored.
I am honored.
I'd be honored if somebody cut something of my patterns out.
I am very honored. It's just weird.
Night, Steve. I guess we lost him, huh?
Yeah,
he's gone already.
Go to sleep. You remember what John was talking about, that brooch?
Hey, yeah. What idea did we come up for a brooch this morning? Because I remember we were talking about it before my show, and I said, I'm going to put a pin on the back of it. I said I was going to put a pin on the back of it and make it a brooch, but we come up with...
oh, crap.
I wrote down brown something brooch.
Oh, yeah, Broachback Mountain.
Oh, right, Broachback Mountain. There, I'll print it this
Mervin.
time.
Yeah, Broachback Mountain.
Yeah, Broachback Mountain. That's funny. Come on, Herb. That was funny.
Oh, wait a minute. I made it through that
There
one.
you
She
go.
must have not heard me.
Yeah, exactly.
Ho, 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 ho.
So what's everybody up to tomorrow?
Same thing I did today.
I'm going to rest and relax, maybe. Well, it depends on when my double lag bolts get in.
Oh, you are going with the double leg bolts?
Yeah, I ordered them today, and it says they're going to be here tomorrow.
Cool.
I do have to try to find. I think I want to put some kind of a metal ferrule, on each of those pieces.
Are you thinking about
just
maybe
the reinforcement?
I would think just copper or brass.
Yeah,
because that way you can just buy a section of pipe for it, right?
Well, I may have something already, and Something else I was thinking though, I do have, I have some thick gauge solid copper wire that I can wrap around it and solder.
Yeah, I never thought of that. That would actually look kind of cool.
So I may do that.
Yeah, Larry says he's going to see how he's going to feel tomorrow before he makes plans.
Yeah, him and me both. I mean, my thighs are sore because of how much squatting I did, but I've got a gouge in my arm where I fell off the ladder, and not much telling what the rest of me is going to hurt when I wake up in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Wes, what are you doing tomorrow? You still awake or you asleep?
He's asleep.
You're telling me Wes fell asleep on my show? Unbelievable.
Well, he said he was undressed and in bed.
Dreaming about scrolling. Yeah, we're all gonna leave. He'll wake up. His phone will still be on my feed.
That'll be funny.
Larry said he tried to do too much today. Poppy said south of the border.
I'm not sure what that means there, Mervin. Billy, sing the song "Dwarf a Wharf," and I don't know that song, Jason.
Diggy diggy hole.
I am a dwarf and I diggy diggy hole, diggy
Smell
diggy
of the
hole.
poplar, says Mervin. I don't know that song.
Oh yeah, when I was cutting the pop, I love the smell. Like this green poplar, it smells so good when you're cutting it. It's unbelievable.
So I'm guessing you finished Wes's.
Yeah, I
thing?
finished cutting Wes's thing up, so I'll sand it off tomorrow. I'll frame it up, and I'll put a background and send it down to him.
Cool.
Once I get an address off them,
Don't have a
I can
heart
just write.
attack now, Billy.
I should just write Texas, West Belco, Texas. I'm sure we'll get to him somehow.
Yeah. Be sure to put hello, everybody.
Yeah,
They'll know where to send it to.
they should.
Yeah,
Send it care of
the real question now is, how long is it going to take John to put the back on it and put the frame on it?
I'll do it tomorrow.
If tomorrow never comes.
Well, see, I got my frame right here for it.
When did you start it?
October. Why? What's it matter?
They started in October 2001.
Hi, Jason.
It doesn't matter when I started it. What matters is that it's almost done. See, it's still uncompleted, right? So,
Yep.
we'll leave it at that. It's still uncompleted.
Your motto is still safe.
One thing about it, though, he'll never have anything not to do. There's
Exactly.
always something in the shop to do.
Well, I know I have to go to work and get my. Well, that'll have to wait till next week. Carrie wants me to do something inside.
Yeah.
But I need my router for it, and it's at work.
You did finish your vent covers, though, right?
No.
That was.
Oh my God, John.
Okay, I have them. I cut the fronts and backs out for them. I sanded them all down. They're ready to be glued together. And
Okay.
after they're glued, then I have to router the one outside edge on 3 sides of it, on both of them, and then I gotta paint them.
John, is the last thing that you finished that bear?
The bear.
Yeah, the bear with the mountains. Is that the last like project that you finished?
I think it is.
Finish out the door project. No, I did one after that.
You did one.
I finished something after that one. That one's out the door. I know that. The rulers are out the door. Those are out. That was after Christmas time. Oh, there was that military that
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
the military one with the wings on it. That one got sent out too.
I remember that one now.
What
That's
else was
your
there?
last one.
No. There was a couple after that.
I don't know.
Oh,
John.
Carrie's rose that I made for her
Okay,
birthday.
you did do that.
And then I made something for Carrie for her anniversary. I did the Peter Pan vinyl record, the 2
That's
Peter
right.
Pan portraits.
All right.
I did a couple frames for her poo tiles.
Okay.
See, I've been doing stuff.
You've
And
been
the sea
finishing
turtle.
stuff.
The sea turtle that I cut and then I colored.
That's right. You did that too. All right.
was-
All right.
That was for her anniversary. So that was April 4th. So there you go. See.
So the goal is to just make it call everything a Carrie project, so then you finish it.
Exactly.
Well, it's a good thing I got nothing coming up until her Christmas.
You better start now.
See, because my birthday's gone, her birthday's gone, Christmas is gone, our anniversary's gone. See, so I'm good to go. I'm good for the rest of the year now.
No, all of these projects you're working on are Carrie projects.
Fine. See, because I mentioned these to you, right, Billy? These drape holders, right?
Yeah.
So I got these. I got 2 of these for the living room and 2 for the bedroom. And this is a really easy project because basically all I got to do is take this oak, square it up, cut it into a triangle, and then router 2 edges on it so that it sits up against the windowsill, right?
Mhm.
And then all I got to do is mount that onto it and then screw it to the wall. I got to make four triangles. I got to make 4 triangles and router to the edges. That's all I got to do for that.
No, Elizabeth brought it.
So yeah. And since it's starting to get nice outside, I have to. She wants me to do we have a couple planters outside that got they're made of they're those cheap planters you buy that they look like they're made of plaster Paris almost, right? But if you leave them outside in the wintertime, they get all crappy and shitty and stuff. So I told her, well, I can just build you a couple boxes to go over top of them, right? Because the flower boxes themselves are actually still in pretty decent shape, but they're starting to crack on the outside edges. So I was gonna just take some pallet wood and cut the slats out for the verticals and just run 4 horizontals around it and basically just slide it over top of it. See, I could do that in like 2 hours. And then she'll be good to go for another month, right?
Yep. Yes, Poppy, everything gets better in the cast iron skillet.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Exactly. What if I could?
What did you forget?
What?
You call it?
Okay, Larry, take care.
All right, Larry. Good night.
See you later, Larry.
Hey, Wes, you still asleep?
Good night, everybody. See, but what I'll do first thing in the morning then, so I finish these up, I'll turn my air compressor on. I'll sand these all down. And before I go live, I'll show you that these are done. I'll build it. Like I said, I'll build the backer and the frame for Wes's sign there. And I'll finish this one up. Sand it and oil it up. And then I'll cut the triangles out, but I don't want my router here. Like I said, I gotta go to work and pick that up. Because I just want my trim router for that. I don't want my big Bosch router.
I hear that old 50s cartoon in my
Have
head.
you got a router in a router table?
I have my big Bosch router, but I have to put it back in my table, like because it came with two bases. It came with a fixed base and a plunge base.
Right.
The plunge base I leave out, but that's the one I lent out last week, and I lent it out 2 weeks ago, but I got it back last week, so I do have it back. It's just a matter of putting it back in my fixed base in my router table. I suppose I could do that and change the blade on it.
I mean, how hard is that?
It's not hard. It's just a pain in the ass. It's a pain to get to because when I should have made it so that my router table flips up out of my miter table,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when I redo my miter saw table, I'm going to do that so that it'll flip up, so I can actually get at my fixed base router. But I also want to get one of those Incra things for it too, just to make it easier.
You mean
raise
like
and lower?
Vesum router lift?
Yeah, router lift.
Mine, I can just pull up out of the router table.
See, I got
the plate that it's on sits down into the router table and is flush with the top, and I just pull the plate out, and the router's attached to it.
Yeah, see, because my fixed plate is screwed to the bottom of the table, but I can change the top plates on top of it for whatever size bit I'm using, whether it's quarter, 3/8, half inch, right?
Yeah, I'm not talking about the inserts. I'm talking about the actual plate. The plate is about a foot by... Yeah, it's maybe 10 inches, 10 to 11 inches long and 6-7 inches wide.
Yeah,
and that's what the router's bolted to.
Yeah, so when I redo my table, I'm buying a lifter for it so that I can have that bigger plate on top of it.
Gotcha. Yes, Mervyn, much. Thank you. I haven't been on oxygen in a month, but I've still got all the equipment here because when I called the company 3 weeks ago to tell them to come get it, or 2 weeks ago actually, they said, "Oh, well, we need a release from your doctor." Well, my doctor didn't put me on oxygen. The hospital did. So I called my home health nursing company and asked them if they could send them a release. And she said she'd look into it, but I haven't heard anything, and I'm still sitting here staring at this oxygen equipment.
Are you paying for it?
My insurance is.
That's probably why they milk the insurance company.
Well, let's say you got a new oxygen tank for your shop. You can use it for brazing metal with. Aha.
Jason says, I am walk-on scroll saw deer pictures. I'm trying to decipher what he means.
I'm
I
working
think
on.
Oh yeah,
I'm working
probably.
on
Yeah,
scroll saw
working
deer
on.
pickers.
Okay, gotcha.
he's that he's been in the Joey juice.
I think autocorrect got him.
I think that diggy hole got him.
See, I didn't even eat my hamburger in front of you guys.
I did.
Well, you were gone for quite a bit. We didn't know whether you fell in the toilet or what happened to you.
Well, my wife and my son-in-law's from Tennessee, and his mother passed early this week, and so my daughter and son-in-law flew out there. My wife took them to the airport and went and picked them up tonight, and they brought hamburgers back on their way home. So I sat in there at the table and ate with them.
Ew.
Because that's just the kind of guy I am.
Oh.
Yeah, Jason, people are doing a lot of deer pictures lately. I don't know why.
Getting that time.
Just the season, I suppose. Mervin, what have you been working on? What have you been up to anyway?
But anyway, fellas, I think I'm gonna jump off here.
All right, Herb.
All right, Herb.
That way I don't
Pretty
get
sure-
yelled out for being too loud. She's going to bed.
Pretty sure we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because I'll have the whole house to myself all day.
Oh, there you go.
Have a good night. I'm actually gonna head out myself.
All right, y'all
What?
take care.
It's not even midnight, Shay. All right, you got company still.
I do.
No, you don't. You said it wasn't your company.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
not your
but
company.
I'm still watching my granddaughter.
Well, geez, since everybody's leaving. Okay, you know what? All right, everybody's leaving, so we're going to say goodbye. And you know what? I'll finish this tomorrow. I will finish this tomorrow.
I'm holding you to that.
I will. I will
I've heard
finish
you
this
smart
tomorrow.
water than that.
I have
I
to have
will.
that done to promote it.
I will finish this tomorrow. I will cut these and have these finished tomorrow. And then I'll do some more work on my
Dragons.
metal. No, the
Oh
metal.
no, your metal stuff. Yeah,
My metal hearts.
your Mother's Day
See,
things.
No, not my Mother's Day things. They're my Memorial Garden stakes.
Oh,
Because the thing is those are a paid customer, and since you're not supposed to plant anything before May long weekend anyway, that's the rule in Canada. Don't plant before May long weekend because it always gets frost May long weekend.
right.
That I have to have those done and shipped out to Ontario before May long weekend. So there you go. And I know I'm picking my mother-in-law up before my surgery. So I'm going for surgery May 10th, on the morning of May 10th, and I'm picking my mother-in-law up that weekend. So 8th, 9th, I probably won't be on because I'm picking my mother-in-law up in Calgary. So that's a 9-hour drive down and back, and then surgery on Monday, recover on Tuesday, back at work on Wednesday. So, so there you go. There you go.
Well, I will see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. And then Shay, we need to get together and discuss our class things.
Yes.
So thanks everybody for being on the panel, and thanks everybody for being over the chat, way over there. And
Not a problem.
have a good night, and we'll all see you tomorrow.
Good night.
And I'll show you some finished projects.
Good night. What's his face?
So take care and talk